goes to Jasvinder Sanghira. It's all right, there'll be more time to clap in a moment, don't worry. And to present the award, please welcome Shirley Anderson of Pilkington.
On behalf of Pilkington, I'm delighted to present the Window to the World Award to Jasvinder. Jasvinder's motivation has been to make a difference to the lives of other women. She has shown remarkable courage and inner strength in the face of opposition from her family and the community. So next week or next month, when you're having a hard day at the office or your children are giving you grief, remember that you've met this woman and draw inspiration from that.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the Women of the Year Award for giving me this platform. You know, we are invisible women, as women who have made a stance against saying no to our forced marriages. And you've made me visible today, not just me, but this platform is a platform for many, many women out there, including Shazia, who's with me there, who I met in a refuge 4 years ago, who is now an inspiring Asian woman as well. Can I just share with you, because I was brought up to believe that it was wrong to have a voice. I was taught to be silent. And when I did find that voice, I refused to be silent. I just want to share with you one thing from my book, Shame. I'm not here to promote my book, but this is so important because it significantly changed my life. I'm one of 7 sisters. I was born in the UK. I'm a British-born subject. I went through the British education system. I watched my sisters being taken out of school one by one at the age of 15 to be taken abroad to marry men they only met in photographs. When it was my turn, I said no. My mother used to say to me, "You were different from birth. You were born upside down. You're the only child born in a hospital, not a home birth. You were different from birth." I think she did me a favour because then I started to question why I was different. But when it was my turn, I said no. I said no, and that meant my family locked me in a room. I was not allowed to go to school. I was not allowed to integrate with wider society. I was told, "You will marry this man, otherwise we will be dishonoured. You will bring shame on our family." I ran away when I was 16 years old. And when I ran away, I hoped my mother would say to me, "Come back, all is forgiven." Let me tell you, women collude in these issues as well. My mother was the biggest perpetrator in my family, as were my sisters. Imagine me, a 16-year-old girl 27 years ago, in a phone box in Newcastle. I'd never stepped out of Derby in my life. I had to ring home because the police did find me. They gave me the right police response. They didn't send me home. They said, "Ring home and say you are safe and well." This is what my mother said to me. She said, "Can I just say to you, there are thousands of girls who fear hearing this response in the UK. There are thousands of girls who are hearing this response in the UK. Thanks to you, I can't walk the streets of Derby anymore. I can't go to the Gurdwara because people are talking. People spit at me." I thought she'd finished, but she was just catching her breath. "You'll get what you deserve for ruining your life, you'll see. In a few months' time, you will be rolling around in the gutter, which is no more than you deserve. You will amount to nothing. Nothing, do you hear me? I hope you give birth to a daughter who does to you what you have done to me. Then you will know what it feels like to raise a prostitute. In our eyes, you are dead. You've shamed us. You are dead in our eyes. You've shamed us. You are dead in our eyes. Had I really done something so terrible that my parents could disown me? Had they really stopped loving me? Was it such a crime to want your own life? Let me tell you, 27 years down the line, even today, my family have disowned me. When I walk the streets of Derby, my sisters cross the road, as do my other members of my family, because that decision I made has impacted in my life and the lives of my children. But you know my story. Can I just briefly tell you? In the UK, the forced marriage unit based here in London have a case portfolio of up to 250 British subjects every year who get taken abroad and forced into marriages. The shocking, horrendous statistic of 30% of those caseload are minors. While we sit here today, 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old British subjects in our classrooms have to consider marriage, and that is what is happening. This platform may have cost me my family, but let me tell you something. In my community, they call me the woman with no shame. They believe I am a dishonourable human being. I say my honour is their shame. It is them who should be shamed, for they believe it to be honourable to murder in the name of so-called honour, to disown in the name of so-called honour. I thank you, Women of the Year, for giving me this award, because this award is not just for me. It's for all those survivors out there that I would like this government to wake up to, because we are invisible women. Please make us visible and come and join our campaign. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasvinder. Wonderful.